So I wanted to just talk really quick about selling during the holidays and what the shifting market is in 2023. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the 81st episode of Coffee with Chuck. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. This is the Friday right before Christmas, so hope you guys have a great Christmas. Didn't want to bore you today, so I wanted to just talk really quick about selling during the holidays and what the shifting market is in 2023, and then, reiterating what I did last week about the 2023 market. So let's get right into it. So what are you going to do if you want to sell during the holidays? Guys, there's a lot of pocket listings right now. What are pocket listings? Pocket listings is pretty much like, it's not on the real market or like the public market, if you will. People like me, agents, and some investors have off-market access to see what is coming soon. So it's more shared like word of mouth, and it limits the amount of people that can know about the property. So a pocket listing might be for you if you want to start selling it, but don't want all the eyes on there right now. Especially during the holidays, I know privacy is very important, and if your home is not ready yet per se, and usually people that look into off-market properties are the people that really need to purchase now. So, very serious buyers, very serious seller, depending on, so you'll have that opportunity to make that happen. So if you're not 100% sure if you want to sell and you still want to test the market, consider a pocket listing. All right. With that being said, that's what I've been trying to do. So I do have a couple pocket listings right now. So these are, I got the good that people don't have at the moment. So hit me up if you want to see what I got in stock for the spring. Anyways, moving on. 2023, considered a shifting market. I mean, I guess the market is always shifting, but more so now than not. So if you're thinking of selling your house soon, I know that you'll be reading about the market cooling down, and then wondering if you're going to able get the amount of cash that you want for your home. But even though demand has cooled down a little bit since it peaked in the pandemic, you have not missed the opportunity for a profitable home sale. There's strategies that we use, so we just have to get back to the basics of what I need to do to list your home to get you the most amount of dollars for the least amount of time, right? So some tips that I have for you if you want to start selling now or in the spring. We have to make sure your home shows well. Now is not the time to skimp on the updates. A good deep clean, fresh coat of paint, curb appeal. Those things go a long way. Pretty much a deep clean. Sometimes people will clean their home and we're like, oh my gosh, this is what my home looks like. Anyways, 2, we have to price your home correctly the first time. Pricing is very important. If we go too high and we start coming down on the price, we'll miss on the opportunities on maybe multiple offers or something along those lines that will escalate the price, right? So we have to price it correctly the first time. Now, the third, prepare to negotiate. For the first time in many months, buyers have negotiating power. Think about, some concessions that you're willing to give up. Even some contingencies and paying some of the buyer's closing costs, right? Because we might just have one buyer offer now. So let me know if you have any questions about prepping for the 2023 spring market. So in the forecast for 2023, according to the experts, I don't have a crystal ball, so I'm trying to predict the future. I do keep an eye on, and read up and watch videos about the industry analysts through, what will happen in the next 12 months. So here's a few things that I've been hearing on repeat. And, you could see my Coffee with Chuck 80, and, I'm kind of adding more to that. So yes, home prices will hold steady, at least, if not increase a little bit. Lawrence Yun, I did a quote with him last week. They said that home prices will not experience major decline in light of the housing market slowing down. For most part of the country, home prices will be holding steady, like I said, since inventory is extremely low still. So some places are experiencing price gains, while some places, like California, you'll see some prices pull back. What I've been also reading too is like, guys, we're in Chicago. I mean, a majority of you guys that watch this are in the Chicagoland area. We haven't seen a major increase nor a major decrease as well, right? Like places like Florida, Texas, Arizona, you've seen those $100,000, $200,000, $250,000 over market value, waiving all contingencies. We didn't really see that here. Yes, we saw maybe a $20,000, $30,000, kind of upscale, but that doesn't do much in the grand scheme of things, right? So if we went up 30,000, are we really going to go down that much, right? Versus somebody that has escalated to 200,000, yes, I could see him coming down a lot faster. All right. Other things. There's a lot of uncertainty around interest rates. So Nadia, I don't know how to say her last name. She's a senior economist and director of the real estate research for the National Association of Realtors. Thinks we could see one of three scenarios. So the first one, inflation could remain high, causing rates to continue climbing. Scenario 2, there's a gradual decrease in inflation, causing mortgage rates to stabilize, near 7.5%. Or 3, the Fed raises rates repeatedly to curb inflation, the economy falls into a recession, and the rates are going to drop as low as 5%. That all makes sense to me. I know that the Federal Reserve, Jay Powell is trying to get inflation around 2%. So I think scenario 3 makes the most sense to where we're going, right? Like I said, we're going to go into a little recession. Remember, there's a difference between a recession and a crash, right? So keep that in mind. And then the third point that I wanted to give about 2023 predictions, the U.S. does enter a recession, but expect it to be mild. So the global economic outlook is predicting a mild recession here in the U.S. Starting in the second quarter of next year. And there will be a slowdown. Of course, the recession will vary nationally based on the local job market. And, right here, we should be able to hold jobs and create jobs and things along those lines. So I don't see it getting worse than other parts of the country. So, guys, that's what I got for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any referrals for me. I appreciate all you guys supporting my business. But that's what I have. If you want to talk more, let me know what your thoughts are on, the housing market this year, next year, whatever. All right. That's all I got for you today. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have an even greater weekend. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I will see you next week. Cheers.